Six Flags Great America is in full swing teasing their brand new for 2027 kids area along with a new family inverted roller coaster. So let's analyze the three major teasers the park has released in chronological order, starting with So what does it mean? Well, the first two clips show a waterfall and a flowing stream, which are actually located in the park right outside of the Yukon Barbecue restaurant. And during my last visit, I actually confirmed this. This is probably their way of saying where this family area is going to be located, as this is right in between the old camp cartoon plot and the former go-karts. In the third clip, we see two ducklings and their mom crossing a pathway, and my theory as to where this pathway is adjacent to is right where the construction plot for the inverted coaster is, most likely signifying that the brand new family coaster will cross over this area. Finally, we see a bracelet on a tree that has a bunch of different random letters, but if we rearrange them, we see it actually says critter, most likely signifying as to what the theme of this area is going to be. Now, there isn't a whole lot of stuff in this teaser, but I'm pretty sure that it's the park trying to hint at something I haven't heard a lot of people talk about. In the first clip, we see a POV of Sprocket Rockets, a Vekoma Jr. coaster which was located in the former Camp Cartoon area but is now just sitting there. Since we know the park is going to redo this area, I think this coaster will be redone along with it. I don't see Sprocket Rockets keeping the same theme, name, and colors for much longer, and I think that this is the park trying to tell us this ride will be refurbished into something new. As for what the bracelet says, I think it's pretty straightforward. The bracelet probably rearranges to say Play Park, which is most likely just a confirmation that this area will be redone for families. However, if this means something more to you, please leave a comment down below. Now, this video starts off with a panoramic scan of the construction for the new roller coaster, with birds flying across the site, and overlaid on top of this is the text camera 67. And although this seems like an ironic joke, I think it has a much deeper meaning than what seems obvious. But we will get further into that later, since I'm going to start off with just the bracelet. However, there isn't much to talk about, as it just rearranges to say coaster, meaning it's probably a park confirmation themselves saying, hey, we're getting a new roller coaster. But back to the number 67, as what's so interesting about it is it's actually the height of the presumed clone coming to this plot, but I think it has an insider meaning that they are teasing inside the park. Because one of my friends who is a daily local at Six Flags actually pointed out something very odd. See, 67 is actually the top speed of Wrath Rakshasa, and this might just sound like a coincidence if it wasn't for this find. Surely the Camera 67 teaser from Great America wasn't pointing to the top speed of Rakshasa, which has a seemingly new paint finish of this footer, right? And if you take a look at the side-by-side comparison of this exact same footer from last year when this ride first opened, you'd see it actually did change. What makes this seem even more deliberate is that the shade of green that they used is actually identical to the green that they used for the track on site. However, what exactly this means is pretty difficult to determine, because in truth, it could just be a coincidence. But considering this ride is right next to the new plot, I'd like to think otherwise. Maybe Wrath in some way will connect to the theme of this new ride, or they're planning to connect the midway to this new coaster. However, I'd like to think that this will be determined when the ride will get announced, or if we get new hints. Thank you guys so much for watching my big Great America fan rant for 5 minutes, but I think that whatever this edition will end up being has been carefully thought out by the park. It's good to see Great America finally getting a new family coaster after so long, since it's been over a decade since the last one. But like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.